playing 90-40? 90-49? What? Playing 90-40? Oh. Hey Andrew, good evening. Yeah, it's afternoon for me. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my streaming platform, man, but it's been glitching. Oh boy. No good. What? This is defended. I think he thought maybe that my D1 rook was hanging. Yeah, yo. Eden, my man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support. Thank you very much. How are you doing? How is your day so far? Okay, we are up a piece. We started a little late. We are one out of. This is round 3. We're 1 out of 2. But I didn't play the first game. My streaming software has been lagging. I don't know if it needs an update or what. But yeah. Let's take here and take. I think these 2 pawns should be. Okay. There you go. Fischer learned Russian to get better at chess, so I guess that's what you're doing. That's it. That's the true level of dedication. Hans Niemann was saying for some time actually that he was studying Russian. You know how, I don't know if you're following Hans, but you know how Fischer is his inspiration? Oh yeah, you're in East Coast, so it's 4 p.m. Makes sense, my friend. Well, it's good you have the luxury to sneak in some Blitz and Rapid games during work. That's good. I expect Nepo to turn into like streamer slash like be online more. But I don't like him, man. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like him. I don't like since he he basically supported Kramnik big time, and also was like talked down on Dania. So I don't think he's a good person. In general, I've been, it's kind of sad, but when your childhood heroes, you got to know them better, then you realize that high rating does not always translate into being a good person. No, I cheer for Hans too. I actually think it's very good for chess. Plus, I mean, I know Hans personally. He came to play Texas State Championship in 2020, right before started Ascent, or was it 2021 actually? Right before starting his Ascent. He was rated 2467. I was rated 2463. And so he was the first seed in the tournament. I was the second seed. And he did beat me in that tournament. But I remember after the game, I asked, like, once you make GM, what's for you? And he was like, bro, what you mean? Like, I'm going for 2700. And you know how it is. The young players, when you're young, you always have this aspirations. And I was like, okay, this young man is enthusiastic. So you hear that a lot, but you don't see it actually making it happen that much. And he actually did. So I was like, bro, respect. Like 2 years later, he was already 2700, and I was like, whoa, yo, mega, developing a little bit of a streak yourself. So I do respect. I do respect Hans for that. Let's go knight d4. Rina Jumabayev is actually like very strong. So let me see here what we can do. Most memorable game. Let me think about that, Eden. After this game, okay? How do I take back though? Ugly, ugly, but gotta get it done. Hitting here and here. Oh my god. Did I lag there? Sorry, Renat. That was out of my control, honestly. I can't just give up there. I feel a little bad because I know Renat and I have actually a lot of respect for his chess. The guy is an absolute beast, above 2650, but okay. We're getting a little time odds here. Oh my, bro. Rookie 8 first. Man, I don't know what that was. That was just a bad game. That was a bad game. Thank you. Crazy flagger. Thank you, Eden. Amen. You know, I used to feel worse, usually after flagging good players, but what Magnus did to me, I don't feel bad anymore. My rating is 300 Lilo. I just started playing 1 day ago. Alright, alright. We're not fixing to show the world how cruel he is. Yeah. Zura, do you get excited crushing younger players to let them know how cruel the world Yeah, beat them while they're young, huh? What's the correct way of playing against this? I kind of feel bad, honestly. We had a nice 15-second advantage on the clock and I blew it. Yeah, apparently the move is queen c8. I kind of remember this move, actually. What if he still plays knight d5? Knight takes knight d5, and now I guess I have knight. Okay, 2. Is my volume doubling? Oh, excuse me. This is, I guess, this was my chance. Luis, this was my chance. Platon is actually that young... he's a young player. Okay, anyways. I guess this was bad. What's the better way of playing? This is actually a good structure to play with white. Knight d2 and then knight d5. You get a structural advantage. Now if black was to take on d5, white has a very easy play. You know, like let's say knight d5, you just play rook a2, b3, c4, and establish a very solid pawn structure. But I guess the answer to your question, Luis, would be that yes, I do get excited when I beat young players that are good. Should play rook e8 first, but then bishop h3. Nah, man, this is just bad. I just played a bad game. Oh man, I need to Yes. I remember feeling good when I have +2 against Mishra, Abhimanyu Mishra, and I have also +2 against a Wonder Liang. So you bet I feel good about those. What up, Ziggy? What up? What up? Alexander Rustamov. Oh, I almost blundered it, bro. There's a queen d4 check there. You don't wanna open things up here. We're gonna keep it as closed as possible. I think he may. Did I blunder something here? Maybe not. Maybe not. Can we take there? And go back. That's a pawn. Man, he's playing very provocative. Highly provocative. I think this is nice. That's annoying. That's super annoying. I don't know why. I'm up on time here. Why am I panicking? Like I have extra 2 pounds. I don't know, and I'm up on time too. Why am I the one panicking? Let me use the restroom. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, that was intense, but that kind of stang. I think, yeah, I should take and go king h3. That's what I was thinking. When I start playing again after my 6-month break, what do you think I should do? I already have a plan, but I'm curious if you had thoughts. Um, what do you think you should do in terms of the like training routine to get back in the form? I think I'll get back in with like what type. Well, first of all, calculation exercises. Definitely, you should get back in shape with calculation exercises. Now, what calculation exercises probably you would be asking? Think you're trying to get to 2000, right? That's the goal. You're like kind of when you get back. So I think it's time you start doing studies. Probably like 2 more studies, starting with 2 more mates, and then transition into studies, chest tempo mixed exercises. Do you do those? If you play the best move every time, you won't lose another game. Try that. Thank you. Leonardo Lopez dos Santos. Alright, let's go, Leonardo. Mobile Brilliant, my friend. So you were asking, do you have a most memorable opponent game over the board? Most memorable is kind of, but I've really enjoyed. I had a one game against 2600 plus Grandmaster Alexander Mista, and not a big tournament. It was like a small tournament. First prize was I think $2,000, but it was 6 rounds I think. So I was on the second. Basically, I was in a must-win situation, and I knew he was playing Grunfeld, so I prepared H for Grunfeld, which is a very complex theoretical line, and I ended up actually winning a very nice game. And then I ended up also winning the tournament. And even though it was not like a huge tournament, it felt very good. So, plus, I've been notorious for avoiding Grunfeld. Okay? So it also had the special place in my heart because of that. Like beating a strong opposition, 2600 plus opposition, in an opening that I've struggled a lot, I felt good. Okay. What is it called? The away from the keyboard? AWK? There is an online term for it, isn't it? AKW or something? That's what our opponent was here. Alright, we're continuing. It's an exchange. Away from the keyboard, yeah. Thank you, Andrea. Good to see you. Man, I don't know if it's my computer or the Proctor, but it's lagging like crazy today. It might be my computer, honestly. Do I need to close stuff? Crostini, you have any discount if we buy devices in bulk? Like 10 advices. Do you have a discounted price on 10? What's up, Hamrock? I got 22 points with the Alliance Arena and beat several 2000s. 2000s? Yeah, no, bro. W is a W. Doing Yusupov? Yeah, Yusupov is good. Which book are you on? You're doing the nine book series? Costco wholesale discount on chess advice. Whole pallets of chess advices, not the books. Whole pallet of chess advices for $3, for $3.99. Exactly. I think it's only fair, no? It's only fair, no? Man, I don't know why. It's such a weird feeling to play 3-0 tournament. It feels like you're very nervous. Oh, Elon Schneider? Okay, let's go. Alright, Elon is giving me time odds. I was just starting when I had to stop chess for a while, so maybe 5 or 6 chapters in. Okay. Go to your local Games Cloud and get 300 copies of Fundamentals of Chess for $59.99. Alright, he's giving us a 1 minute. He's basically berserking us. Man, I looked this up. And I forgot. I had a game against Iran in this exact position. What? If you take there, he wants to play knight f3 check. Yes, that's the trick. Okay, that's a pawn. And it's a free one. Most importantly, it's $3.99. Actually, Elon Schneider is the Prodigy kid. This is the Prodigy kid, so I guess we should feel good, but okay, he gave 1 minute. 3+0, no increment. 1 minute is too much of a handicap. H4 for the win. Nice. Mega. I actually do not have a lot of experience with online classical. I used to do chess demo, but lately, yeah. Do they make you do double cameras in online classical? But either way, I think for practice, it can't be a bad thing, right? It should be useful. ბექა, კარგად. კარგად რა ნიჩეო. 5 ქულა გვაქვს. რამდენიდან? 8-დან? Was this round 8 or round 9? Round 8. We got 8-დან. ამოდენიმე 1-3000-ს მოვგეთ და მეორე ეხა 2930. It's okay. Sheraşu. Rustamov. Let's see. I think this is another kid. Dragon. Dragon. Dorf. Dorf. He's going for a short castle, I guess, huh? What is it? Yeah, he's going for a short castle. Okay, let's hop on c4. Eventually, that's probably inevitable. So, why am I feeling still tempted to do this stuff? There is a little patzer in all of us. Trying a trick. Playing for tricks. Queen trade? He says no queen trade, bro. Okay. Okay, I gotta go back so I can bring this knight in the game. Now there's no f4, so that's why I think e5 could be relatively safe. Bishop h4. Can take there. H6 there. Okay, I guess we have to play this. Hide king on g3. Thought so. What? That seems so sketch. to trouble, no? Don't we think this is a trouble? Big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. Nice. Nice. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, I guess. I guess queen is a very powerful piece, so no matter what. No matter what. Okay, another good win. Another 3,000 bites the dust. Maurice Ashley is fond of the term potzer. Whenever I hear it, I think of you. Big trouble. Coach told me queen is the most valuable piece. It indeed is. Oh yeah, we crossed the 2800 back. Did you see Hikaru broke his own record against the highest elo? Man, this guy Rasmus Vane, he is my kryptonite. He usually cooks me left and right. Let's see. I'm sticking with my... Let's go. Dragendorf. A3. Alright. And then A4. Wow. That's some fancy footworking right there. E5 knight takes D4. We gotta defend. We gotta defend the peon. What? Man, that's hilarious, honestly. Oh, bro is gonna keep playing. Queen F3, double exclamation mark. Double exclamation. Damn. So I guess he doesn't respect me at all, huh? It's okay. I do not blame him. Ja, met staan die respect. I have a lot of respect for Rasmus. I actually like the guy, and I also respect his theory. He is a beast theoretically, has very unique ideas, usually. Coach said keep playing even if you lose your queen. What's up, Remy boys? What's your rapid rating? 2470 at the moment. I think he's a second of someone, a strong player. Is he a second of Anish Giri? It might be Anish Giri. Rasmus. He was seconding someone else, someone strong. Back to 2900 easy if you're grinding today. Yeah, mega, should I? It's one of my first wins against Rasmus. I feel a little bad, honestly. It's like getting a win this way is not a proud moment, but W is a W. I think there should be a fourth option where GM, if you beat 10 GMs, you only need online chess or over the board chess, Hamrock. What was he saying? Because I think he's also streaming. Yeah, he's laughing. He's like.
Halt auch voll mein Tipp, ne? Wenn ihr nicht blundern wollt,
Let's see.
immer schauen, wie die Figuren legal ziehen können. Das soll ich halt vergessen. Ich befolge halt meine eigenen Tipps nicht mehr. Hatte ich nachgedacht, wie der Springer zieht?
I didn't realize my speakers was not working until now. Okay, he's speaking German. 4 out of 10. Oh, actually, he's beating me 4 to 10. So I didn't remember I had wins against him. Looks like I do. I thought I was getting smoked on 0. Oh my God! Watching him and bro. That's why you gotta have sound on so you hear. Alright, we kind of caught up on time. Whew. Mm-mm. Man, my hand got so sweaty. Where did I spend that much time? Where I went like, it was an equal game and then I went deep into thought. Like somewhere here, we caught up on time and then this was the move. I spent 15 seconds on this move. Why? Why did I spend 15 seconds on this move? Damn. What a request. What a request by the Evil Black Fork. Could you by chance make a Google document of everything you know or I would need to know to get to your level? How much would you pay for it, bro? How much would you pay if I put everything that I know in the Google Doc? Let's pre-order. Basically pre-order the book. Let's let's do pre-order of book. That's a great idea actually. CMD, what's up? It's a pretty cool request, no? I should go onto Magnus's stream and ask him, hey Magnus, would you mind putting everything that you know in the Google document and sharing it with me in private? Not publicly, but in private. About 3VD. How to get really good at chess? Well, isn't that what Lewy did? Basically, like win at chess. Isn't his book Win at Chess or How to Win at Chess? No, but actually for real though, like pre-order my book and I should put it like give it a $15 or $20. 0 to 20. Every chess thought I've ever had since I was 2 years old. Luis, let me see. Let me search up that. Let me search up that music. Chapter 1: How to flag safely without shame. That's a good one. Let me turn off my Proctor. Actually, I just realized I'm still on Proctor. let me open up the regular browser. Mkhitaryan, so Haik, Martirosyan won, then Bogdan Dic, and then Jospan. Damn. If we had won that last game, we would have tied for the 6th place. 6th place in this tournament is pretty cool, actually. I guess. Now we tied for the 15th. It's not. Most people, even if they somehow stall your skill, could never achieve what you achieve. It's not like people can easily drop everything and become a traveling chess circus. Yeah, no, for I mean, that's just every. That's just everything, no? You can buy a training routine of Arnold Schwarzenegger, let's say, right? Or workout routine of Arnold Schwarzenegger, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna be Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Chapter 1, how to flag safely and without shame. Is there a guarantee that if I read your book, I'll be as strong as you are? Well, isn't what people do online nowadays? If you don't get to my level, you get your money back. And then when you request a refund after, you can request a refund after 10 years. If someone reaches out after 2 years, you're like, bro, you can't rush the process. You gotta trust the process. You know, it took me 15 years to get to. It took me 15 years to get to international master level. You know? So at very least, if you're not gonna wait 15 years, at very least you need 10 years. And I'll have that written somewhere in a very small script, you know, in the agreement page. Or when you acknowledge, when you click like next and you acknowledge everything, I'll write that in somewhere in a very small script that you can only request it after 10 years. And yes, of course, CMD, it has to be disjointed and randomly jump topics. 10-year money back guarantee. Bro, I think I have a plan. I have a plan. $20 a piece. How many do I need to sell in order to make 10 grand? $20, like 500 copies? Yeah, 500 copies actually. I don't even need the calculator. Oh my god. I think I just came up with an idea of a lifetime. Actually, yeah, I should make it a high ticket, not the low ticket. It should be a high ticket. What's my potential? It's a 42-year-old male plays for fun. What's my ceiling? Okay, there's no ceiling. How to win in chess more than Gotham, more than Levis. That's hilarious, actually. Like, sounds like a joke, but man, I don't know why I'm dizzy. I know, right? Someone clip this and send it to the publishers. Okay, he's threatening e5, I guess, right? The ceiling, the ceiling is the piece of drywall about about you. No, but like, not sure if that was a serious question, Luis. But yeah, I don't think I believe in. You'll have to try really hard to reach a ceiling, you know, in anything, I believe. Ah, I wanted to take on c3 so bad, but I guess that's not happening. He's gonna bring. See if we can trick him into. Because if you feel like there is a ceiling, then what's the point, you know? Then what's the point of even trying? If you know you're capped at whatever level it may be, then the entire process kind of loses the. Perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. If possible. Bro is gonna... It's made. Is it made? I guess not. I guess not. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Whew. You got quick there. No. Exactly. I mean, FB3. That's kind of the concept here. You have to enjoy the process of progressive learning. If not, yeah, exactly. You will lose interest. If I tell you right now 2200, then you're probably going to be like, okay, then what's the point? Then what's the point of all this? I guess the ceiling should be the world champion. Like, that was the one difference once I actually crossed 30. I'm 32 now. And one mindset switch is, before 30 you still feel like, okay, you know, you have goals. I think at 30 you realize, when people like would ask me like what's different, one thing is you realize that you're not Michael Jordan. You know? Meaning that you come to terms that you're not gonna be a Michael Jordan of your craft, but you can still be great at it. Yeah, exactly. The realism kicks in. Does this guy want to play? 28, 27. Let's go. At 25, same as, like, very similar to what it is now. Wait, I thought, do I go here? Yeah, I think I go here. Samyatase avidet. Irtsachi, ma kakwetili. Irtsachi arangonia. Boastro. But we can try. Do we trade queens? Or no trade queens? Check. No, because I played a lot as a kid. As a kid, I used to work a lot more on chess than I do now. I mean, now I do like coaching, but professional, like playing it professionally, game professionally, and coaching is quite a bit different. I've heard that if you haven't hit Grandmaster by your late 20s, then it's probably not happening just due to health and stamina stuff, but IM's wide open. Okay, don't take away my hopes, Andrew, alright? We're still making GM, bro. We're still making GM, alright? Ooh, boom. That looks too good, no? I mean, knight e4 is probably a lot simpler. But, you know, we love the spice. It was probably not necessary, but still, knight e4 is one of those moves. Dat is het. Hamrock, good. Nice skills, bro. Knight e4. Bless you. I'm on a stream. How was that? Rook b2. You guys like Rook b2? Cool. Okay. Let me wrap it up and okay. She just got back, so I had to say hi. Aha, Rook b2 was brilliant, huh? Brilliant move. Brilliant. Asking because I'm 25 now. I started about 3 years ago and sit around 1300 with no training, but I don't know if I should buy courses or just start reading books. Your boy doesn't even know notation. Book, bro. Just pick up, like, you gotta learn much faster with books. Like, when you start reading books, it's gonna feel slower, but slow is smooth and smooth is fast. It's probably, you probably have heard that before, but if you haven't, add that to the quote. No, gem DGRF. We cannot play. Will you become GM? Is that a provocative question? The older you get, you're more aware of your possible realistic limitations. I mean, yes, yes. I guess you still gotta be delusional to a degree in order to become exceptionally good at anything, I think. But yeah, your expectations are more realistic. For sure. Okay, notation, knowing notation doesn't have anything to do with the skill though. Drink water now. Okay, hydrate. Whew, that's a good point actually. Especially, let's see. Is your identity chess? Do you get upset when you lose? What's your mindset that you took to become an international master? Do I get upset when you lose? Yes, I do. But you get better at dealing with those feelings. I don't think you want those feelings to completely go away. No matter what I play, whether it's chess or it's a flip game of like, okay, flip is a bad example, but let's say anything that is a zero-sum game, and let's say sports, right? I don't like losing no matter what I play, and I think that's the right mindset. That you gotta have that hustle. You gotta have that hustle that losing is okay, but you should always play for the win. And what's not okay is saying that it's alright and not improve upon the mistakes that you make. Like, let's say I play peekaboo. Like, I've been playing peekaboo a lot recently, and I approach it the same way. I may lose games and take bad shots, but then I try to analyze it. Why did I make that mistake? So I think that should be the mindset, and it kind of goes hand in hand to your next question, Luis. What's the mindset that took you to become an international master? The mindset is that if you put in enough work, anything is possible. Like literally, like if I made, and that translates to anything. Like I do believe if I made my life goal to, let's say, dunk a basketball, I do believe that I would be able to. Even though right now that's probably not possible, right? What's your tips when there's not a clear idea of what to do, especially in the middle game when both sides are in a tight position? Improve your worst placed piece. Like if you don't see a clear plan, ask yourself, are my pieces on the most optimal squares? And most likely the answer is going to be no, because if all your pieces are on the most optimal squares, then something's gotta happen there. You know, either there's gonna be tactic, there's gonna be an attack, or if all your pieces are on the most optimal squares, you would know what idea should be, what plan should be. That usually happens when that's not the case. So then you ask yourself, which piece position can I improve? ბექა, 4 მოსწავლე მყავს ქართველი. თუ 3 მოსწავლე მყავს ამ წუთას ქართველი. სულ მყავს ალბათ 16 მოსწავლე ამ წუთას და 3 არის ქართველი. ერთი საქართველოში არის, 2 აქ ამერიკელ ქართველები არის. I have a question. How to train resistance for day-by-day tournaments? Like 1-2 hours per day. Because it's exhausting. Chess Laboratory YouTube. That's a good question, my friend. Thank you for asking that question. Doing Pomodoro technique. Like, try to sit down and train uninterrupted. Like, let's say you put a timer on. Put a timer on for 1 hour and turn off the notifications. Okay? Or put the phone away. Put the phone in different room so it doesn't distract you. Basically, you should eliminate distractions for the 1 hour. Okay, and then let's say you set the timer for 1 hour. Once the 1 hour is out, you take 5-minute break and then you go for the second hour. And once you do that on a regular basis, your stamina is going to improve. And then you try to gradually improve that, increase that time. Okay, maybe from the start with 50 minutes, 50-minute block time with maybe 10-minute break. I mean, it obviously depends on your work schedule and on a lot of things, right? How much time you are able to afford to chess. Best opening for 100 to 600 elo. E4, best by test, my friend. Just keep it simple. 100 to 600, all you need is tactics, okay? Make sure you're really good at tactics. You're capturing the pieces that are given to you and you're not blundering. Or you're still gonna blunder, but you reduce the amount of blunders. But yeah, you cannot expect, in terms of the stamina, you cannot expect to, if you've never done, let's say, 2 hours of training at home, then you cannot expect to go out there and play a 2-hour game where you have to be focused for 2 hours. You know, same way, if you never run a marathon, then you can't go out and just expect to run a marathon, right? You have to build up to it. Havrok, my friend, not right now. Not right now, okay? I have exactly 30 minutes before I start teaching. I just realized actually why I was so anxious because I have not eaten anything. I had breakfast at 10 a.m. and it's 5 p.m. right now. So I realize I need to go eat something before I start teaching. Yeah, man, that's the thing with me. I've always been like that. When I start playing chess, I forget to eat. It's especially bad at tournaments. When I'm at tournaments, I can go all day. I think it's a scientific thing though. It's not only me. Um, I think when your body produces, I forgot what it is, but I was reading on it for sure. When your body produces, what is it called? Is it an adrenaline? It's not adrenaline. It's I should ask ChatGPT that. When when you compete, why don't you feel hungry? Hunger disappears because intense exercise suppresses appetite, regulating hormones, um, specifically reducing ghrelin, and increases fullness hormones like peptide YY. Blood flow is also diverted from the stomach to working muscles, and the body produces a molecule, LAC-Phi, that suppresses hunger. Yeah, it's a chemical thing, basically. Cortisol, but cortisol I thought was about the brain though. Is it cortisol? It might be cortisol, yeah. The 119th element, chessium. Yeah. So as a young, like when I was younger, like in my teen years, yeah, it is cortisol, I think, yeah. In my teen years, it was really bad actually. I've had tournaments where I've lost like 5 pounds, and I'm a lean guy for so 5 pounds in a single tournament is 5-10 pounds in a single tournament is quite a bit. I have an upcoming teen tournament in about a month with 5 rounds, and I'm 1700 FIDE, 2K best performance. What openings do you suggest for prep? Bro, that's such an individual question. Bro, Zorokos, join my community and text me there. Like, what are your current openings? It's like, I can't tell you right now. It has to depend on your current repertoire. It's a 2000 FIDE. I love Khan Sicilian and hedgehog structures. Also, on YouTube, I have new series. King's Indian attack with white, King's Indian attack with black. Like, I truly think you can make any opening work up to level of like 2200. You can make any opening work. I also thought of preparing Dragon and Nidorf because of their versatility. Man, now you are now about to engage with the five-headed dragon. Oh, Andrew, sorry, I didn't see your text earlier on. Sorry about that. Good night, my friend. I'm also off. God damn it! And of course we have 1,000 people watching now. Whenever I'm about to leave, that's usually when That's usually when it happens. What's going on, everyone? Zura over here. Okay, hope you are having good afternoon. International Master Zura. We're playing a 3-0 Thursday. Alright, got back to 2800. Okay, we do some rating climbs. I started doing some rapid games recently. I do some Blitz to 3000. And most importantly, we have a healthy, supportive community. Okay, so everyone's welcome. I'm also on YouTube. Try to put out some instructional content out there. So make sure you check out my YouTube. Exactly. If you don't follow right now, both on Twitch and on YouTube, you're gonna get trapped in Magnus Carlsen's basement. Okay, Zoro, yes, join my community and you can DM me there and I can answer you better. All right, I'm off for now. I love answering questions with you guys and thank you again. Thank you. This type of questions definitely motivate me. Okay, to give some good advices. But I do have to go eat right now. So I can get ready for my class in 25 minutes already. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I will see you maybe later. Where can you join? This link? Okay, this is my school link. This is my community link. The group is free to join. And you can send me the text there. And I'll answer at my best ability. Chess Laboratory YouTube. Nice meeting you, my friend. Alright, cheers everyone. Let's have a great rest of our day. Luis, I didn't answer your question earlier, or did I? Is that a proper answer about the mindset? Okay, I do have to head out now though. Oh, you were just messing with me? Okay. Fair. I thought so too. I might be back actually later with the rapid grind. Because I think one of my evening classes, like later classes got cancelled for today, so I might be back for the, 8 p.m. actually 8 p.m. tournament. I'll be back for 8 p.m. tournament. All right, peace guys.